Hi, and welcome to the Gabby Tripp Show. I'm your host, Gabby Tripp. Each episode, you'll join me in my home, where together we will cook delicious recipes for you to better enjoy your home, or to inspire you to become a homeowner for the very first time. So buckle up, because your perfect home trip starts now. Today we are going to be making a Greek salad. Now this is something that I make at least 2 times a week, maybe even more. I love it. It is my personal recipe of what I like in my Greek salad. And that's the thing about a Greek salad, is every single one of them are probably going to be a little bit different, but the basis is typically the same. It's tomato, cucumber, onion, and then whatever else you want to throw in there. For me, I like to actually put red wine vinegar in my onions. So go ahead and grab you a red onion, cut it in half, and put it in a bowl and put some red wine vinegar, enough to cover it a little bit. That needs to go for at least 10 minutes before your Greek salad. So do that first. And now we're gonna get started on the rest. The beauty of this Greek salad is, like most of my recipes, it's a little of this, a little of that. So I don't have exact quantities for you today, but just feel it out. It's a salad, don't take it too seriously. All right, so we're gonna get started. Guys, I got a brand new chef's knife and I'm very excited to use it. So we're gonna cut up some tomatoes. You can do cherry tomatoes, or you can do these bigger vine tomatoes, or you can do the big boys. But I like these ones because they have a good quantity with them, and you can also do, I like cherry tomatoes because they're actually a little bit sweeter than these tomatoes, but that takes a little bit longer to cut up because they're so tiny. So I'm just gonna cut them in down the middle and then cut them in thirds, and they come out to these little cubes. That's a nice bite size for these salads. So I'm gonna do 4 tomatoes. I love tomatoes. I can genuinely just eat it like an apple with some salt. That might gross out some of you, but I love tomatoes so much. So I normally put more tomatoes in my salad than maybe most people would. But again, that's why there's not too many quantities, and that's why you don't have to take it too seriously, because every single person is gonna like something different in their salad. So this is the basis. It's tomato, like I said, cucumber, and red onion. Keep in mind that a Greek salad typically does not come with lettuce or anything like that in it. It's really just what you would consider toppings in another salad. That's the whole basis of a Greek salad. So it's not made to have lettuce or any other bottom to it. So that is the entire salad. So we're getting good here with the tomatoes. We're almost done. That looks good. I'll do another half just for fun. Like I said, I love tomatoes. That was my skill when I was a little kid. I would literally just take a tomato and just put salt on it and go to town. And my cousin used to do that with olives. All right, so we've got all of our tomatoes in there. And I like to cut those fresh, which is so they don't get nice and mushy, so now they're nice and crispy. And to that, we're gonna add, now these are 4 little mini cucumbers that I've cut up just down the middle and cut them into little cubes. So we're gonna add in our cucumbers. Here, move some of this out of the way. Oh, I love my new chef's knife. All right, now we've got our feta cheese. Now I love feta cheese. It is definitely probably my favorite cheese. Actually, I have so many favorite cheeses, but this one's a really good one. So this is probably, I don't know, about 3/4 to a cup. And we're just gonna add that right on top. And then we're gonna take olives. I love olives, and I know a lot of people don't necessarily love olives. So if you wanna leave it out, you can leave it out, but to me, it's not a Greek salad without some olives. So those are just Kalamata olives that are pitted, and I just did a rough chop on them, and that's it, very easy. And then these are pepperoncinis, banana peppers, however you pronounce it, that's what this is. And again, not always typical to a Greek salad, but I love like the sourness and the bite that it brings to it. So I add those in every time. And then I'm gonna take my onions over here that have been soaking for a little bit, and I'm gonna try and take the onions out without the vinegar at this stage. I'm gonna add the vinegar actually separately to what my dressing's gonna be, and then we're gonna top it in there. So I love red wine vinegar, I love lemon. The way that my grandma, or since I'm Arabic, we used to call her my situ, she used to make salads, and they had so much vinegar and lemon and salt in them, and that's what I was brought up on, so that is how my salad tastes. So we've got our red onions in there. Give it just a light mix. how beautiful and colorful that is. I mean, looks amazing. Now to this, we're gonna add some salt, some just kosher salt. We can just add it right on top. And this is a lot of ingredients, so I'm gonna put a good amount of salt in there. All right, now we're gonna put that aside and we're gonna mix a little vinaigrette. So I'm gonna take some lemon, like I said, I was raised on it, I love it. So just gonna squeeze it in your hand so that way you can catch the pips and it doesn't go into your vinaigrette. There we go. I would honestly do more lemon, but I ran out. I normally do at least a whole lemon, don't judge me. All right, so that's good. And we're gonna add, these are 2 chopped garlic cloves. Put that right in there. And then every good Greek salad has some good olive oil. So this is some organic olive oil that I really love. Put that in there. And we're just gonna mix that up. Now you can do bottled vinaigrette, you can do it in a blender, you can really do your vinaigrette however you like it. This is how I like it, just simple. Just lemon, onion, red wine vinegar, olive oil, and some salt. All right, now that looks good to me. I'm gonna go ahead and pull my salad over, and we're just gonna pour it right on top. Right, oh, this looks so good. Now, once it's in here, I encourage you to pretend like you're a real chef and taste test it. So if you think it needs more salt or you think it needs more olive oil or lemon or whatever it is, you just be the judge of that. I always like a little bit more olive oil on top, and that is it. Look how simple that is. Gorgeous salad, especially during the summertime to have with your meal at night. This is my go-to. So I think it's delicious. You guys let me know what you think, and we're gonna go ahead and do our mortgage minute, and we'll be back to look at our final product afterwards. And now it's time for our mortgage minute, where I peel back the curtain and share some tips and tricks with all of my future homebuyers out there. So first of all, the #1 question that I get asked as a lender is, what's your rate? Now, while that is a great question, there is more information that you need to share with a lender for them to be able to quote you an interest rate. The first thing we need to know is an estimated credit score. And that's okay if you don't know the exact amount, but that's what we're gonna use to run those numbers. I also need to know what type of property you're interested in buying. Is it gonna be a condo, a townhouse, a single family home? That actually has an impact. Another thing that we need to know is what's the purchase price and down payment. Now, your down payment will have an impact on your interest rate, believe it or not. The other thing that we need to know is what kind of financing are you looking into? Is it going to be conventional, FHA? Are you a veteran? Is it a down payment assistance program? So all of these questions that a lender is going to ask you help us quote you a rate. So keep that in mind next time that you call a lender and ask that famous question, what's your rate? That's all for our mortgage minute. All right, guys, here's our salad once more. I know that I'm going to have that for dinner tonight. I would definitely let you know that when you are going to be serving this, try it with some nice steak. That's what we normally have it with. That way it's not too heavy of a dish. And I want to see what your Greek salad looks like. So whatever you like in it, whether it's more olives, no olives, more cucumber, more tomato, anything. You just have fun with it and enjoy. Thank you so much for joining today. Please like this video and share your rendition of a Greek salad. Make sure that you follow me on social media and follow our website for more videos. You are now one step closer to your home buying dreams.